by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior taking a shot deep. Open target! From left to right, sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch him, he's gonna set up. He's gonna go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ice.
Autzen Stadium, better known as the Zoo. And tonight there are no Lions and there are no Bears, but we do have the Tigers and the Ducks in this first round PX1 Invitational Tournament matchup. Hello everyone, I'm Nate Murphy. With me tonight is my broadcast partner Cole Mantell. And Cole, tonight we have a clash of styles in this one. So which style has the upper hand?
It'd be easy, Nate, to choose either team. Welcome everyone. And I'm going to go with Oregon. If they can win, it's because they're able to take advantage of those chaotic moments. And we've had a chaotic night so far tonight. Though Clemson, don't count them out. Dwayne Salmons might be the best player on either team on the field tonight.
Well, Dwayne Salmons certainly making his case for the best running back in the league for sure. And he's going to lead out this team along with Dylan Tate, the quarterback. This Clemson offense averaging 200 plus yards rushing per game. The only team in the league to do that this year. Almost nearly as many rushing yards per game as passing yards. And they're going to go to Shaq Edwards on the ground to start the ball game right up the middle for 3.
And we like to talk about Salmons, but Edwards is a freshman, 5-star, comes in. He's got talent too. He might be used a little bit here more often than in the regular season just to get some different looks.
Well, they went triple option on that play. That's a good way to get Edwards involved early as well. They're going to do it again, but this time Edwards is going backwards. He's going to lose 2 as Brock Hoskins comes flying through the gap.
I've already talked a little bit about Clemson's nominee for CFSL award, Brock Hoskins. He's up for Defensive Player of the Year, and that's for Oregon as well.
And there's one reason why as he flies through on that one and coming through again untouched. This time Dylan Tate going down for a sack as Hoskins again in the backfield unblocked, and that is not someone you want to let free on consecutive plays.
Yeah, again, this is what he's done all season. Just gets through the line of scrimmage, reads the play well, and Dylan Tate, I mean, good ball security there. He had no chance on that play.
And that is something Clemson is going to have to do, not turn the football over. But they've got to get the ground game going on 1st and 2nd down. You don't want Dylan Tate dropping straight back on 3rd and longs very often tonight. And now Oregon going to get great field position after this Pablo Thompson return of 12 inside Clemson territory to start the night.
And as I talked to Horns, the AD of Oregon, they felt like with the 3-game win streak, they deserved to be in the playoffs. Obviously, that didn't happen, but they feel people don't talk about them right now, and they feel sorry for Clemson. And that's the words I'll say on that.
We'll see if they can make everyone feel sorry for Clemson with a big win here tonight. Thompson over the middle, give him 9. So Phil Comet right off the bat completing his first pass, and a good start for Oregon.
And Stevens is also in chat, the AD of Clemson. He has comments that he wants me to read quote for quote, so it's going to be spicy tonight. I'll say that.
We'll get to those here in just a second. As now Oregon pistol formation, 2-by-2 set. They're going to hand it off. No room for Rain Rowe as he is hammered in the backfield by Daryl Jefferson.
Well, we've talked a bit about Brock Hoskins. Daryl Jefferson wants to be talked about too. The junior getting a huge hit there. He had 64 tackles in the regular season. Another big one for the Tigers here.
3rd down and 5, screen pass coming and not set up very well. Rain Rowe going backwards. So Oregon has great field position and cannot take advantage.
Yeah, some really good defense here from Clemson. They've had some good moments this season, but this is really what takes it to another level, is getting these big stops on these big moments here in the first quarter. Clemson now going to have another chance.
And that was Carl Graham, the defensive tackle, running that one down on the screen. And this punt going to go through the end zone. So while you have a second, why don't you go ahead and drop Stevens' comments on us?
Yeah, this one I got to do word for word. Have you ever eaten duck before? It's delicious and tender. Probably one of my favorite dishes. However, if overcooked duck is a very tough meat and undesirable, just like this Oregon team, it'll be a tough matchup. And he also mentions they come in as underdogs. That's okay. They're ready to play.
So don't overcook the duck is what I'm getting out of that. And right
Yeah.
now, Shaq Edwards is getting 18 right up the middle. So we've seen that triple option look now 3 times from Clemson. Shaq Edwards getting the carry each time. This time rips off a big one.
Well, excellent run up the middle. Clemson giving a different look to this Oregon defense so far. It's worked out at least a little bit here.
Well, the best play of the night offensively for either team. Now, a little different wrinkle. This time, Salmons is going to get it after the motion man, but Tristan Paul drops him in the backfield on his first carry. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Paul, he needs one more sack to tie the single season record of 9 sacks in season 12 for Oregon, 4 sacks, and he's starting well there.
And that a big tackle for loss and nearly a sack there, but they bid on the play fake. And now fighting for extra yardage and getting free is Connor Stevens. He's got 12. He's going to be just a couple of inches short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down now for Clemson.
Yeah, that's going to be the freshman Buck Michaels for the Oregon defense. Saving the first down there will be, yeah, as you said, 3rd inches. But you got to do better on those kind of plays to get the hands around the runner and just get him down.
Now, Stevens proving hard to bring down on that one. Clemson will not go away tonight. That's for sure. They want to get this ground game working. The short passing game also a big part of their attack. Now on 3rd and inches, I would assume it's going right up the middle to Salmons. It will. Still not down. Finally, the whistle blows. He only gets 3 on that carry, but it's good for a first down.
And they'll continue now on the other side of the field. Clemson here, they got 3 guys to top the screen. Are they going to pass it here?
We'll see. They will. They're going to throw it here. Again, underneath, complete for 5. That's going to Addock. And it's a good Clemson drive here going now as they are inside the 45.
Yeah, Nate, I can count on my hand how many times I've seen them take a first down pass. Usually they like to run it there.
Now with this running attack, it's not a bad call. And Tate with some pressure is able to hang in there and get one to Jackson Kane. A comeback route, good for 16. And Clemson has a little drive going now.
I was talking about Buck Michaels earlier, maybe a little bit too far for him on the coverage. Easy catch there, 1st and 10.
Well, Kane did a good job running off Michaels on that one and then just kind of curled it up. Did a good job coming back to his quarterback as Dylan Tate took a shot as he let that one go. And now 1st and 10 from inside the 30. We'll see if they go back to the ground game. They won't on this one. Again, complete underneath and again working for extra yards after the catch. This time, Ivory Irvin Jr., he's got 10 and he's got another Clemson first down.
We were talking about it earlier. It's Tate 100% so far on the night for completions. That may be the first time I've called a Clemson game and seen him take 2 1st and 10s with passes.
And this time they'll go back to Salmons. He shakes off one. Did a good job getting in there that time and shutting that one down. And it's Buck Michaels again, already his 3rd tackle of the night.
Yeah, what an impressive freshman season for Michaels. He continues it. Salmons is not an easy customer to take down, and he does it in the red zone, even more important.
So 2nd down and 11. They're going to spread him out a little bit more. 4 receivers, 3 to the bottom of the screen. Little counter action, and this time it's Edwards again, and he is swallowed up by Mo Lloyd 2 yards deep. And it'll be 3rd and 12 now for Clemson.
Well, just the 15th TFL on the season for Mo Lloyd, but he is just as dangerous as anyone else in this game. Great tackle there.
Now 3rd down and 12, 4 receivers set. They will throw it again under some pressure. Has to dump it off underneath. Shaq Edwards one more time. 5 yards on that completion, but it's going to set up a 4th and 7. And this good Clemson drive is going to be shut down in the red zone. They're going to have to settle for a field goal.
And again, there, Tristan Paul looking for that record-tying sack. He almost had it there.
And Tate did a good job of hanging in there last second, dumping that one off. But Clemson puts a drive together, and they now have a 3-0 lead. Oregon going to get out here and get a shot at it again after they squandered an opportunity with great field position and not so great field position here inside their own 25. How does Oregon get a drive going here, Cole?
Well, they got to keep bouncing off tackles. You saw there Malcolm Kemp Brown, the freshman, actually, 4-star, getting the tackle there. But Clemson, if they can't tackle like that, Oregon, they'll have a good chance.
Now they're going to throw it, and they're going to take a shot down the sideline. This one is intercepted and coming back the other way inside the 30 to the 25. And the Clemson defense makes the first big play of the night. It's Thomas Lindsay, and he was sitting there like he ran the route for the receiver.
Yeah, this might be one of the... I guess in terms of the games we've called this season, the best way to describe it, he was just ready there. I don't know what Comet was thinking on that play, but right after I say Clemson, their defense needs a tackle better. Well, they do me one better. They just pick it off.
Was sitting there in zone, and no one came through. He just Just floated back, made the play, and now Tate trying to get around the outside. Finds a way to bounce off of a couple of defenders and pick up 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And now Clemson, they got to get 6 here. What a good field position they're being given.
Absolutely. You cannot waste a turnover deep inside your opponent's territory like they were gifted here. It's going to be a first down pickup. Jesse Hansen, give him 10 yards, and Clemson now set up in a great position to convert on this turnover.
And just to get to the pit, Jesse Hansen, only 4 receptions, 62 yards in the win over Miami last week. So he's already having a much bigger factor for the senior.
He would love to have a big game and help his team pull off an upset here. And Tate going to take off inside the 5 and slides down. It'll be 2nd and 2 from about the 4-yard line.
Well, he saw, what was that, 7 yellow Oregon jerseys? Yeah, probably a good choice there.
Yeah, you don't want to take any unnecessary hits now if you're Dylan Tate. And they're going to throw it again. And this one's picked off in the end zone. The Duck defense comes up with a huge turnover.
You can't ask for a better opportunity than that. That's Dakota Montana. His first interception of the season, by the way, and what a time to do it.
Well, they went away from the running game, tried to get a little too cute on that one, and it cost them the football and points. And Ty Wright going to try and help Oregon convert on their turnover. He gets 4 on that first down reception.
Yeah, not only is it his first this season, first career interception for Dakota Montana. What a time to do it.
Right in the end zone, stopped a huge Clemson drive. So now a momentum swing pending here, and a big run from Rain Rowe, ripping one off 15 yards straight up the middle.
Yeah, we were talking about it. They had to get points there, and instead, that might be the worst case scenario for Clemson. You said it, Oregon now firmly with momentum.
And especially if they can turn that into a big 80-yard touchdown drive, that would be huge. Oregon looking for a big play here. Complete, and that's going to be Pablo Thompson climbing the ladder. Give him 11. It'll be another first down.
Well, Thompson, look at that height. I mean, actually, no, he's only listed as 5'8", and he must have looked like 7'8" on that jumping catch.
Now 5 wide receivers for Comet. Clemson coming with some corner pressure, and they throw it that way. Ty Wright for 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Well, they got 6 receivers for Oregon who are 5-stars or better if you include the tight ends. No surprise, excuse me.
And now Comet, a play fake, going to throw it again, and incomplete. A good job there by the defense, swatting that one away late.
Well, that's Zach Cornwell, the target there. The other award nominee we haven't talked about yet, Freshman of the Year candidate right there.
Cornwell had his hands on it, just couldn't quite hang on as he's getting hit. 3rd down and a big shot downfield. Pablo Thompson, 25 more yards. 3 catches already here in the first quarter for Thompson, and none bigger than that one.
Yeah, excellent work there. Good athletic catch, but that matchup with him and Skylar Eek from Clemson, I don't know what it is. They've gone to that top of the screen area a few times this quarter, and it's worked well.
And we'll see if they look that way again. It's one-on-one on the top of the screen. Instead, they come underneath and complete, breaking a tackle. This is going to be Ty Wright for an Oregon touchdown.
And we're talking about it earlier. Clemson's got to have some more tackles. That was a great catch, don't get me wrong, for Wright, but gets over the Clemson defender, and that's really what made this touchdown play work.
And open field tackling in this one, Cole, is probably going to be key for both defenses when you look at the way that Clemson likes to run the football. If Oregon doesn't tackle well against Dwayne Salmons in the open field, he could run all over them. This Oregon receiving core are known to break free and run through secondaries. So open field tackling is going to be huge in this one. Right now, Oregon has the advantage.
Yeah, good tackle on special teams there as well. We were talking about it, but you're talking about Wright as well as seeing some chat. Shout him out. 2nd career touchdown only for Wright, the freshman.
And that one, to this point in his career, the biggest in his career of the 2.
No judge.
I mean, we won't judge. I mean, 80 Powers is yet to put one in the end zone, I think. So Wright has 2 on him. So Walker, a big tackle in the backfield here. And Dwayne Salmons, only 4 touches here in the first quarter and no yards to show for it. In fact, he's gone backwards.
Yeah, Oregon is ready for him. Clemson's tried some different looks, but it's not working so far for Salmons.
Well, we'll see what they do here. They go to the draw play, trying to just delay a little bit. Able to get one here, but still 5 carries is averaging less than 0 yards.
Not a good place to be, in a place I don't think I've ever seen Salmons, especially in a playoff game or a postseason game.
And usually Salmons on 5 carries is racking up some yards. Clemson going to rack up some yards on this play. It's a foot race down the sideline. Breaking one is Jesse Hansen, 55 yards. And that is a huge play to get this Clemson offense rolling and a spark that they really needed.
Speaking of sparks, yeah, Clemson not getting the yards you're used to, saying that while in the throw. What was that? Pictures taken before disaster. Nate, you jinxed yourself there.
Well, it happens.
Fine. I think Clemson's okay with it.
So now, after the big play, we'll see if Clemson can take advantage. They were unable to get points last time they were this deep in Oregon territory, looking to finish this drive. And again, Hansen, 17 yards. It'll be first and goal, Clemson at the 5.
Again, Hansen only 62 receiving yards last week. So already in this first quarter, beating that mark. The senior doesn't want this to be his last game.
You know, a lot of guys out here fighting to make sure it's not their final game. And Clemson, after the big play, trying to put something in the end zone. Last time they were down here, they threw an interception in the end zone, and nobody in the backfield here with Tate. He's going to throw it again. Wide open, Connor Stevens, and that's a Tiger touchdown.
Well, the freshman tight end gets his first career touchdown right after Wright's touchdown last drive, and what a way to do it. I know there's some shout out for Stevens in chat earlier, and while you wanted it, here you go. What a score. Congratulations to him, and Clemson retakes the lead.
So that's the answer drive Clemson needed. Now we've seen both offenses kind of put something together, put points on the board. And now it's up to Oregon in front of the home crowd, Cole, to kind of grab momentum back here and not let this start to slip away.
Yeah, this is already going to be, I think, one of those games where you have leads go back and forth, back and forth. We'll see what Oregon does here in response, as that's a good return, but it's already getting entertaining, Nate.
Absolutely, and we saw a great game earlier tonight, a 1-point comeback victory from Missouri, and that game started a little back and forth, looked like it was going to get out of hand, and then Missouri comes back. So we'll see what we have in store here in Eugene, Oregon. 39 seconds to go, first quarter. Clemson up 3, and this is going to be Comet on a read option, trying to get to the outside, and he's got 3 Tigers waiting for him there, including Skylar Ike.
Well, I want to shout out the halfback there on that block. That was going to be Dante Green, the freshman 4-star, looking for his 7th career sack, and what a block there to prevent it.
And now going to a 4-wide set here. Another quarterback read, this time able to get some room in or over the 40-yard line. Now to the 44 goes Comet, 19 yards, first down Ducks.
And ironically, I think that means that Oregon now has more rushing yards than Clemson. When have you seen that?
You know, the way that these two teams played offense all season long, why not? Oregon's thrown it all year. Clemson has run it all year long, so why not flip roles here in a postseason ball game and see if you can't throw your opponent off. And this time it's Rain Rowe up the middle, Jefferson at the line of scrimmage. No gain there, and that's going to be the way that this exciting first quarter comes to a close. Right now, Clemson is on top of the homestanding Oregon Ducks 10-7, and you are watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And welcome back inside Autzen Stadium, everybody. 2nd down and 10 facing Oregon. They got 3 to the bottom of the screen. They're going to run it again. It's another read option. Comet all the way to the outside, stiff-arming a couple of guys and fighting his way to the 50-yard line. Give him 7, setting up a 3rd and 3.
Well, what a stiff arm there. And now 3rd and 3, you said it, manageable 3rd down.
This is where Oregon would love to be all night long, and they're going to throw a little corner route, and it's complete to Cornwall for 17. Good job getting the foot down inbounds.
Yeah, good run here from Cornwall. Yeah, that was in. Really good catch on the sidelines. A huge first down to start this second quarter for Oregon.
When Comet let that ball go, I thought it was going to float a little bit closer to the sideline. He actually did a great job dropping that in right where it needed to be. And Oregon has a drive going. Again, 3 receivers bottom of the screen. Comet over the middle, complete. It's Pablo Thompson one more time, 6 more yards, and it'll be 2nd and 4.
And shouting out Holdorf in chat there. So is the corn emoji now for, I guess, Cornwall?
It's dual purpose. You got Nebraska in the league. You got Cornwall in the league. I mean, we'll just throw it all over the place, and corn's delicious anyway. So Kevin Hall this time on the reception, give him 10 yards on his first catch of the night, and it's another first down for Oregon.
Well, 20th career catch for the freshman tight end, also gets him over 200 career receiving yards.
And now Oregon trying to finish their drive here inside the red zone, complete inside the 10, breaking a tackle. It's Gunny McGuire to the house, touchdown Ducks.
Well, we're just going to keep on with these milestones. 5th career touchdown for Gunny McGuire. The freshman has been one of the more impressive freshmen this season. He didn't get the nod like his teammate Cornwall did, but still, that's what you need from your freshmen. These young contributors, and Oregon runs right back into the lead.
That was a great job there by Gunny McGuire, slipping a tackle. He did a lot of work there on his own, run after the catch, breaking a tackle. Now it's up to Dylan Tate, the senior quarterback here for Clemson, to get back out there and try and grab the momentum back here for Clemson. They've got to start getting Dwayne Salmons more involved with this offense, do they not, Cole?
Yeah, you're also talking about it with possibly the last game they're trying to avoid. Senior Dylan Tate, I think that's a name we missed in the first quarter. He is, more than anyone on this field, trying to make sure this isn't his last game.
Red shirt senior, so he's been around for a while, trying to get a big win here tonight. Floating that one out, and Johnny Masters nearly took that one the other way.
I think he was looking towards that end zone because he had that in his hands and just falls out of him. Oh, man.
And there was no Tigers in front of him. He would have had a clear shot to the end zone. And Dylan Tate had nothing but fear in his eyes as Tristan Paul was running him down from the backside, is able to drag him down in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long.
I think Paul's a little bit mad. It's counted as a TFL here, not a sack. Again, one more sack. He ties that single-season Oregon record.
Oh, looks like Clemson will throw it here on 3rd and 13. He's got a shot at it here. Tate gets it out of his hands. This one is caught by an Oregon defender, but out of bounds. So Clemson a quick 3 and out after the Oregon touchdown, and now Oregon a chance to try and build on this lead.
As Buck Michaels looking for his 3rd career interception, just one step too far, and that was a dangerous drive here. And Oregon's going to look at this field position.
This will be the 2nd time tonight now after a Pablo Thompson punt return. Oregon will start it inside Clemson territory. Remember, their first drive started about the same spot, the 45. They got a first down, but then never were able to move any further than that and had to punt.
Yeah, it was a 3 and out, yeah.
So now we'll see if they can take advantage of this. Up 4 here, 14-10. And this one thrown towards the sideline, dropped, and then nearly intercepted. That could have been a Tiger touchdown if he's able to hold on to that.
Yeah, that was going to be Ishmael Love as well. He hasn't had an interception this season right out of his hands.
And that one bounced off of 2 guys on that play. Both teams had a shot at it. And now on 2nd down, a little wheel route out of the backfield. Rain Rowe wide open, giving 12. He steps out of bounds, and it's a first down.
And Rain Rowe with a really good block in that first quarter. I haven't been able to say his name yet, but he's had a few big plays so far tonight.
And so now 4 receivers set. They're going to go up the middle. It's Rowe again. And he's got himself 11 yards on the ground. So back-to-back big plays for Rain Rowe and another first down for Oregon.
Yeah, really, Kevin Hall, when it rains, it rows. I'm not sure how that exactly works, but it feels like something I should say on the broadcast.
Yeah, we'll give him an A for effort there. And again, it's Rowe up the middle. And he is still rowing upfield as we continue with the bad punts. Give him 6 on that one. And then it's 2nd down and 4.
That wins for worst punt of the year, Nate. I hope you're happy.
Really? Because I think I broke out salmon swimming upstream at one point in time this season. This is going to be Comet around the outside. Give him 6 and a first down. It'll be 1st and goal now for the Ducks here as they try to extend the lead.
Well, Comet streaking upfield as well.
Oh, man. Okay, so it's going to be like that tonight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So now Oregon looking to extend the lead again, and Pablo Thompson hangs on as he takes a big shot. 5 catches, 57 yards early on for Thompson here. and just a great job hanging on through that Daryl Jefferson hit.
Yeah, it was more like a Daryl Jefferson elbow if you look at the replay there. Really good ball control there.
And now 2nd down and goal. Comet, the lone duck in the backfield here. 5 wide receivers set. Watch for a quarterback draw. Instead, they're going to throw it over the middle. Had an open man, but just let him a little bit too far. It'll be 3rd and goal now.
Well, if you're going to take a screenshot when they had 5 receivers and no one in the backfield, that's Oregon's season so far.
Now that is their style of offense, but now they go up the middle with Rainrow, and he is stopped just inches short of the end zone, and a big play there by Daryl Jefferson, and that's going to force an Oregon field goal here.
Well, another huge tackle there by Jefferson. What a drive for him to keep it to a field goal. I guess Rainrow rode himself to the sideline after that.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
And they just keep getting worse and worse.
Oh, yeah.
And so now Clemson looking to take advantage. The good stop, the goal line stand, and now a touchdown ties this thing back up. 5.5 minutes to go. How does Clemson get this thing evened up before half?
Well, you mentioned it in the first and second quarter. Dwayne Salmons, -1 yards, only 5 carries. They got to get him more involved.
And Zach Holdorf calling out the Oregon kicker, his wife, Callie Holdorf. I don't know that I would have used those comments, but there you go. And there's Dylan Tate up the middle for a couple.
I should have shouted this out as well. Holdorf just set Callie Holdorf a single season record for Oregon with the 22nd field goal here.
And so now 2nd down and 8, Clemson trying to get back in it, and this is going to be a sack. And that's Greg Henderson that's able to pick up the sack.
Yeah, gets blocked horribly, stands up, hits Tate to the ground, falls back down, doesn't elaborate. We're going to use the meme format.
Boy, it is getting late already, isn't it? So here we go. Just under 5 to go here, first half. Oregon holding on to a 17-10 lead. Screen coming here on 3rd and 11. Salmons with 1 stiff arm, but too much room to try and go. It's good for 5, needed 11. Clemson will have to punt this one away again.
Well, an excellent defensive stand again from the Oregon Ducks. Salmon's now more receiving yards than rushing yards. I don't think I ever conceived that would happen.
And no, that's not something you predict when you do a Clemson game. And there's a huge hit on special teams. Now Oregon, again, looking to come downfield to extend this lead, but it's up to this Clemson defense here. Again, they're back against the wall. Some good field position for this Oregon offense at their own 40. 4:28 to go first half. They're going to motion row out of the backfield. Again, it's just Comet back there. He's going to sling it underneath. Complete Gunny McGuire for 11. First down inside Clemson territory.
And McGuire, he has 1 touchdown, but that was the only reception he had before that. He's getting involved now, too.
And you see the first down story here, 10-7 in favor of Oregon. At 17-7 in favor of Oregon on the scoreboard. This one, Ty Wright. One more time, give him 3 on that one. He's got 4 catches tonight.
Yeah, what a fight there from the Clemson defender as well, into the sideline.
And now 2nd and 7. Again, a little wheel route, and Rowe again trying to make sure his toes were in bounds instead of continuing downfield. Does make the catch, but probably could have picked up some more yardage.
Well, what a huge athletic catch there anyway.
Now 3 receivers bottom of the screen. It's going to be Rainrow, and he is horse-collared down. I believe it was Jefferson again on the tackle. If he doesn't get him, there's a lot of room for Rainrow to work.
Yeah, that was almost a car crash of a tackle. What a huge play there by Jefferson.
And now Oregon going to go back to the air. Comet, the time running out, just finally turns and throws that one away. Probably the right decision there from Phil Comet.
And Holdorf with the comment of the night, row that. Oh, boy.
Wow, all right. Now we're getting a little feisty in chat, too. And a blitz coming to get it off on the screen. And Rowe cannot find his way upfield far enough. It's going to be 4th and 3, so Oregon's going to have to settle for another field goal here. Probably a win for the Clemson defense.
It is, and one of the most aggressive play calls this season as, it missed.
And this time, Callie Holdorf unable to put it between the pipes, and it's going to stay a 7-point ball game here. Oregon still up 17-10 with 3:05 to go, but that opens the door here a little bit for Clemson. They're going to go empty backfield. 4 receivers top of the screen, quarterback draw, Dylan Tate trying to run through a defender, not going to work, and they're going to get only 1.
Well, straight after setting the single-season Oregon record for field goals made, a miss for Holdorf, her 6th of the season.
I believe that was A.J. Dexter with the tackle for Oregon on that first play. And there goes Salmons. This is what we're used to seeing from Clemson. Breaking tackles, dragging defenders. Salmons for 34. By far, Clemson's biggest play on the ground tonight.
Well, Salmons has heard us talking about it, as Doma joining in on the pun fun there in chat. But Jordan Dior saving what could have been a 50-plus yard run. The sophomore had his hands full, but he got him down.
And he got a little bit of help from some of the Duck defenders trailing on that play. And now Clemson going to go to the ground game. And this is where they have made their money all year long. This time, Salmon's good for only 3. Takes a little bit of a late shot there after the whistle. No flags.
Go.
2nd and 7.
The whistle, like, he got up, he was about to run. There was like 6 or 7 Oregon defenders, and they still didn't call the whistle until that last hit.
So maybe a little bit of a break then for Oregon. And this time a big hit knocks the ball loose. And again, Brock Hoskins in the area delivering a shot.
Well, he's from Hazard, Kentucky, and he plays up to his hometown name there.
And he is a hazard to any receiver coming across the middle of the field. And again, going to that 4 receiver set at the top, and they're going to swing it that way. It's Addock with the catch, but he pays the price, and he's going to be short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 4.
Well,
Well, now it's going to be 4th and 9.
Yeah, Ray Smith, by the way, on that last tackle there, the freshman from Idabel, Oklahoma, might be his biggest hit yet, his 39th tackle in his career.
And so now that false start penalty pushing Clemson out of field goal range. They're going to punt this thing away instead of taking a shot at 3. And that could be huge. Mark that down. About 150 to go first half. If this game winds up finishing pretty close, that missed opportunity at a field goal could be what we look back on and say cost Clemson on that false start penalty. We'll see if their defense can get it back. Rain Row up the middle for 7, timeout Oregon.
Yeah, and we'll see the 2-minute drill here for Oregon, how many timeouts they use on this. They don't want to give Clemson too much time at the end.
And now 4 receiver set. They're going to go back to the ground game with Rowe. And he's able to find 3, but just short of the 3rd down. No one calling a timeout here, so we'll see what the strategy is for both teams here.
Well, I think Oregon expected a timeout, but if not from Clemson, they'll just take it here.
And now going to run this clock down a little bit. And, you know, I don't know if I like this decision here from Oregon to kill this much clock. The way your offense has played all year, I would be a little bit aggressive. We'll see if they pick up this first down. Maybe they will pick up the pace and try and get aggressive, only needing a couple of inches. And they will snap it here with about 2 seconds on the play clock. Play fake. They're going to throw it. Just gets it away. And now Clemson, I guess it becomes a good call as you don't convert. Clemson with less than a minute to go put points on the board.
Well, good, I guess, adjustment there from Clemson to rush and force a throw out like that. I like the idea of running the clock down. I didn't like the idea of trying to throw it deep there. I would have liked Oregon to try to get a first down. They can get down the field in a minute, but now they're going to let Clemson, with 3 timeouts and 55 seconds, take it from what's that, the 46?
Yeah, just across the 46, not quite the 47. So we'll see. Clemson all 3 timeouts, as you mentioned. So everything open in their playbook here to start the drive, and a little bit of miscommunication there between Tate and his receiver. It's incomplete.
Yeah, off the helmet there, that'd be a heck of a catch.
Yeah, and one accord asking what Salmons has been doing. The GOAT has not looked like the GOAT tonight. Only one big play. Otherwise, he's been taken out of this ball game by Oregon and a little bit by the own play calling. And this time, Oregon nearly comes up with a big interception.
That was Ray Smith. Again, the freshman making another big play there.
Now a big 3rd down and 10. Clemson in danger of squandering an opportunity. This time they go underneath the Salmons. Good for only 7. Hoskins, another tackle for him, and another punt for Clemson. No timeouts for either team, so both teams looking content to go into this game with a 17-10 score, or into the halftime, I should say.
Well, yeah, if Oregon's not going to call a timeout here, I guess they're content with a 7-point lead. I think they're just going to go in the half here. I don't think they're going to kick it.
And if I'm Clemson and Oregon's not taking a timeout, maybe I change my strategy, call a timeout with a second left, and then throw one to the end zone. I don't think that's going to happen here. We're going to see this game go into the locker room. Now they will punt it, so now we'll see maybe with a chance of a return. Instead, the ball will roll into the end zone harmlessly. And just like we thought, Oregon 17, Clemson 10 here at the break. Cole, back and forth first half. There's a little bit of excitement, a lot of good defense. Walk us through what you saw in that half.
Well, I think defense was the headliner here. Both Oregon and Clemson came with some big hits and some big plays on that side of the ball in this first half. You mentioned the interceptions early in the first quarter. I mean, that drive where Clemson had it at the 25, tried to get the touchdown, instead throwing the interceptions you see on the replay there in the end zone. I think that might come back to bite Clemson, who's now down 7 here at the half. And some big plays in the air as well. Hansen getting it, 2 or 3 big catches for him. Stevens, his first career touchdown as well. It's been a fun one here in Eugene, and I think it's going to continue, Nate.
Yeah, and while we got a second, I'd like to shout out some of you guys joining us here on YouTube tonight to close out night 1 of the PX1, or the pit. We got Pokey, Voodoo, William, Zach Holdorf, Kevin Hall, Swag Guy, One Accord joined us, Anthony Richardson, Braden Berry, TD Sav is there, Joe Gott, and anybody else I've missed. I apologize for missing you, but we appreciate you guys joining us. And you mentioned the turnover in the end zone. There was the false start that took a potential 3 points off the board. So that's a 10-point swing right there. Clemson could very easily be leading this ball game right now, Cole.
Yeah, it's got to start, though, with some big plays. Another good return here from Oregon. They've got to be able to stop that. And Clemson, so far, they've had their moments, but they haven't really been able to get a consistent stop since that first drive of the game in the first quarter.
So we'll see what adjustments were made in the locker room for both teams. And right now, Comet going to take off and run. He's got first down yardage and some out near midfield. A big scramble there for Comet, and a good start to Oregon's drive here on the second half.
Yeah, really good vision here. This is what Phil Comet does best, is when he has these plays break down. One of the best in the country at improvising on the fly, and a really good run there from him.
He pulled it down. It's seemingly a little bit quick there, but did a great job finding the lane, getting big yards, and now Oregon looking to throw here. Complete, plenty of room to work, and that's Ty Wright. Give him 18. He's down inside the 35, and in 2 plays now, Oregon has gone from their own 25 or so inside the Clemson 35.
Well, that catch will put him over 500 career yards, and what a way to do it, in a way that he's done it all through his freshman season. Catching in traffic, got 3 guys from Clemson on him, and just runs right through them.
So now 1st and 10, ball at the 34. 2 guys in the backfield with Comet, and they motion one out, and they're going to go slant route complete. Pablo Thompson, and he's had a big night here. 6 catches just starting the second half, 69 yards. That one good for another first down.
Look at that Comet, 191 passing yards tonight, and that's almost low for what you expect him in a game like this.
Yeah, at this point, you would expect him to be over 200, and now Wildcat, it looked like. Rain Rowe going to pick up 2. Pretty good defense there from Clemson, recognizing that one quickly.
Yeah, and Rowe, I have to shout him out again. He's had a really good first half plus now.
And now a 2-by-2 set, and Oregon going to throw it again, swinging it out to the backfield to Rowe and trying to fight upfield. Give him 3. So 3rd down and 6 now coming up for Oregon.
And this is a big one in the red zone here. Oregon looking to make this a 2-score game.
Well, field goal at least would do that. They're going to go screenplay here, and there's a flag on the play. We'll see if that's coming back. And it will be. We'll see if Clemson takes that. They should, and it does look like they're going to. So 3rd down and 18 now. And a chance for Clemson to maybe make a big play here and push Oregon out of field goal range.
Yeah, this is huge. I want to see. Yeah, Clemson's going to blitz here. Look at that.
4 down linemen, and now they're going to back off. They do only bring 4. No pressure, complete over the middle, and Gunny McGuire nearly winds up picking up that 1st down. 4th and 2, and here we go again. Oregon will have to kick the field goal.
Well, Clemson lucky it's just going to be a field goal. They're not going to go for it. I thought Clemson was going to blitz there, Nate, and I don't know why they didn't. They had a chance. Oh, my goodness.
And, boy, Callie Holdorf came in, knocked the first one right through, and then has back-to-back misses after that. So Oregon doing everything they can to keep Clemson in this ball game right now. Still a 7-point game, and handoff to Salmons. He's looking for some room. He's got 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Wow. I mean, that's the storyline for tonight. That's 6 points off the board for Oregon now, and that might be the shortest missed field goal I've ever seen.
Just couldn't quite sneak it between the pipes, and we'll see if Clemson can take advantage. This is a 1st down throw. Still fighting for yards is Connor Stevens. And Connor Stevens is having a great night. 3 catches, 35 yards, had the touchdown earlier, and is just refusing to go down.
Well, just for reference, that 35 yards is also 1/3 of his season total coming into the night, 116 yards. Only 14 receptions as well coming in tonight. He's really been on fire tonight.
He's had a great night here out of the tight end position. And there you see the play calling for Clemson. Completely balanced, 19 and 19. Now a 20th rush is Dylan Tate trying to get it around the edge and gets only 2.
Well, Tate here does a really good job of recognizing the blitz coming up from the Oregon defense from Henderson and able to pick it up, gets at least a positive yardage on it.
Now 2nd and 8, ball on their own 45. 2 in the backfield in the pistol set. They're going to give it to Salmons, trying to get to the edge, and a great lunging tackle there by Dakota Montana, who had the interception in the end zone, keeps Salmons from catching the edge on that one.
Yeah, he might be having his most impressive game of the season. Only 6 tackles on the season coming into tonight. Montana, well, you've already seen it. Doesn't have to say anything more.
Now screen, and there is no room there for Salmons. Hoskins going to get the tackle, but Mo Lloyd was the first one there, I believe, to help break that one up. Nope, that's Tristan Tate, actually, I believe, that slowed that one down.
Well, Paul was there, and then in the backfield, Montana, again, by the way, almost had a sack as well. But, yeah, all the Oregon defense there in 4th and 14. What a stand here by Oregon.
Yeah, Tristan Paul, I apologize. I don't know where Tristan Tate came from. I guess I had Dylan Tate in my sights as well and combined the 2 names. So a good stop there from the Oregon defense. They get the ball back, a chance to go extend this lead again. We'll see if they're able to put points on the board. And right now, who knows the confidence that they have in the kicking game after 2 missed field goals. They're going to throw the football. We know they have confidence in the air attack, but this time Comet runs right into Lindale Odie. That's a big sack on 1st down.
Well, Odie, he's had a pretty good season, but here, this is about his most easy, I think, sack of the season. Just goes off the blocker. Comet almost runs right into him, and that's the end of that play.
I try not to drink during commentary, but sometimes you just got to do it.
Well, no comment.
So here we go. Oregon trying to get some yardage back, and they will here as Comet picks up 10, so gets everything he lost and a little bit more. It'll be 3rd down and 6 now for Oregon.
Did I do the, what is it, CFSL after hours broadcast with you or Jeff?
Hey, there's been so many of them. It's hard to keep track. And doing a good job keeping track of Rain Road that time is the Clemson defense, as they are able to drop him easily in the backfield, and it's going to be a punt now for Oregon.
Well, a really good hit there. I see we're returning to the pun game. I have some locked and loaded for next drive then, if that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, well, you know, you go to the well when you can, right? And so now Oregon punting it away. Clemson looking for a good return here, out over their own 35. Jackson Kane gets 11. So how does Clemson get this offense rolling again, Cole? They got to try and get something in the end zone here.
Well, we've talked about Sammons. They got to get him going. Jesse Hansen had a really good first half. Maybe get him involved.
We'll see what Clemson decides to do here. Up the middle, Sammons has some room, breaks a tackle, gets 13, and just like that, now inside Oregon territory.
As A.J. Dexter, I feel bad for him. He got stiff arm. There was no choice, so he had Sammons running 10 yards with head start.
That is not something you want to see as a smaller defensive back, that's for sure. And now Tate trying to get to the edge. He's able to pick up some yards, and he takes a big hit, but he gets 6, and it'll be 2nd down and 4.
A good run here as you see Carpenter, his 6th tackle, and it was a big one. I mean, they're still down 7, though, but Tate, they got to get his number in points, and he's doing his best to do it himself sometimes.
Well, he did a good job there with the right read, got to the edge, sets him up with a manageable 2nd down here, right up the middle, and Sammons, they have started feeding Dwayne Sammons the football, and he is rewarding them for it. 11 carries, 63 yards, and a big 1st down on that one.
Well, we're talking about A.J. Dexter, the last run he had. he was right there again. Sammons ran him right over.
Again, that is not a running back that I want to try and meet in the hole if I'm a defensive back. And here comes Sammons again, still up, fighting for extra yards, and that extra fight is going to get him another 1st down.
Well, this time running him down, that's going to be Carpenter, who, had the big hit on Tate earlier. There was some revenge there, I guess.
And now we're starting to see that Clemson running game start to take over a little bit here in the 2nd half. This time they're going to throw it underneath to Shaq Edwards. He's had a pretty good night, even if the stats aren't huge. And this one, a 9-yard catch and a 2nd and 1.
And Tate, 172 passing yards now, too.
Both quarterbacks not eye-popping numbers, but they have been efficient, minus the interception for each. And a little speed option look. Tried to get it to the outside with Edwards, and he's going to lose 3 here. Matt Walker with big tackle for loss.
Yeah, it's going to be his 15th TFL of the season. Walker here just reads the play well and gets behind the offensive line. That's the big part. Big hit there, 3rd and 3. This is a huge one for Clemson.
Clemson needs to convert here. You don't want to try and win this game with field goals. You don't know how many more drives you're going to get down this deep. They go up the middle with Sammons. No room there. Tristan Paul drops him in the backfield. It's going to be 4th and 5, and I would assume we're going to see a Clemson field goal here.
Well, they're in that formation. Hoskins assisting on that tackle as well. And Oregon, again, this 2nd half, or at least in this 3rd quarter, to be more specific, they've really been able to block those Clemson offensive drives. That's a good field goal at least. And what a stand there for Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon stepped up, made a couple of plays when they had to there. Julius Stevens through the uprights, and good 17-13 Oregon. But that drive for Clemson looked like they had it rolling for a touchdown. And like you said, Oregon steps up, makes a big play. Good special teams play here from Clemson. Now Oregon going to start this drive inside their 20.
Well, you see the last the last 4 drives, a punt, field goal miss, punt, field goal miss, missed opportunities for this Oregon offense. They really got to fix some stuff here.
And yes, Voodoo, you are allowed to kick the ball between the uprights and make those field goals. It is in the rule books. Clemson has figured it out, at least on this last one. And Michael White there, 9 yards on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 1.
And Schultz, we haven't called his name. He gets his 6th tackle there.
Now going to go triple option. Look, can they get it to the outside? They do. Has a little bit of room before he's finally shut down. Range Road, 9 yards around the corner, and it'll be a 1st down for Oregon.
Now at the 36 here, 1st and 10, and Oregon, if they can move like that again, they're going to be in good shape.
Now 2-by-2 set, and Rowe going to slide out, and a shot down the sideline. Jack Andrews knocks that one down. It's a good thing that he did, because there was a lot of room behind him.
That's going to be Cornwall, I think, on the end there. That would have been an easy touchdown for him.
There would have been no catching Cornwall down the sideline. Now Rowe up the middle, and is able to fight free for some extra yards. That one should have been shut down after about a gain of 2. Instead, winds up with 6.
Well, Clemson, very good aggressiveness to tackle him. They just didn't anticipate running into each other, and that kept him on his feet.
So now a 5-wide set here on 3rd and 4. The pressure coming, nearly gets home. And now complete and slipping a tackle down the sideline. It's a foot race inside the 30 goes Michael White for 29 and a first down Ducks.
Well, second reception of the evening for White, and what a reception it was. I mean, Clemson should have had that tackle there at the start of it. Doesn't get him, and well, Steel Ball wasn't able to get the tackle. Neither was Jack Andrews, and that's a huge first down for the Oregon Ducks.
Steel Ball had him in his sights, had him stop short of the first down marker, and then just was not able to secure the tackle. And now Oregon still driving. They're going to go up the middle again with Rain Rowe. He's got 10. Give him 11. Another first down for Oregon.
And just moving upfield here, look at this red zone opportunity for Oregon. Now they have a chance to really take control of this game.
And another tackle for Jefferson, 11 on the night. 3 receivers, bottom of your screen. He's going that way as Comet. It's complete, but good for only 2 yards.
And McGuire, that's another name we haven't heard. I think we got to get him more involved if you're Oregon. You're at the, what is that, the 16? Maybe give him a touchdown here.
Well, he was able to get the one in the first half. We'll see if they go back to the big tight end. They don't on this play. Comet going to keep it, shrugging off of a tackle before he's finally brought down by Graham, but it's close to another first down. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Well, Lindale Odie for Clemson had the sack earlier, and he was just pushed out of the way now for a little bit of revenge by Phil Comet.
And now another read option look. This time they go up the middle. Rain Rowe, good for 3, good for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal now for Oregon.
And 12 tackles as well for Jefferson. Look at that night he's having.
Big night for the middle linebacker. He's had to make a lot of plays on Rain Rowe right up the middle. And they're going to throw it to the middle of the field. Complete Cornwall down to about the 1. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And again, we said it earlier, Gunny McGuire here, that might be a name to look for.
And they are going to spread it out. So look for some of those big boys. But they got 4 receivers top of the screen. Designed run, and Comet is going to walk it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
For 1 second on the clock in the quarter, number 1 does it all for the Ducks and runs it right through. What an impressive drive for the Ducks. And Oregon now, they're going to be up 11 going into the 4th quarter. That's a really good position to be in at home.
And that's how big that opportunity that Clemson just missed was. They were able to get 3. Instead of tying the ball game up, they could potentially be down only 7 here as we will go into the 4th quarter after this kickoff return. Big hit there on Jackson Kane after the gain of 22. So throw your 4s up in chat. We are going to have a great finish. Right now, Oregon leads at 23-13. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. Start of the 4th quarter here in Eugene, Oregon. Clemson down 11 with the football, 1st and 10. Draw play, Salmons, no room to work. Still on his feet, though, finally whistled down for no gain.
And Hoskins finally, really good hit there. He's got a sack of the night and 10 tackles. What a night he's had.
So here we go, and 2nd down and 10. They're going to get it to the outside, and Salmon's able to find 5 there before he's brought down by Smith. Good open field tackle that time by Ray Smith. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And Smith, underrated player as well tonight. He's had a few huge hits.
So now 5 wide for Clemson. They're going to throw it over the middle, complete, 1st down. Hoskins with a big hit on Addock, but he holds on. It's another 1st down. Clemson, this is an important drive, and they've got it going now.
That Hoskins there made him pay for the 1st down.
A 1st and 10, 4 receivers set. Another draw play to Salmons. This time, no room to work. Mo Lloyd is going to swallow him up in the backfield.
And another big hit there from Lloyd. We're used to that this season from him. And now 2nd and 11, Clemson. They've had trouble all half moving the ball. This one, they've got to get a good play here.
Got to get this to within a manageable 3rd down at least. And the quarterback read here. Tate gets 4, so it's a 3rd and 7 play coming up. And this is a big conversion potentially for Clemson as Buck Michaels comes in for his 5th tackle.
Yeah, assisted by Hoskins again there, by the way, as well. 3 and 11 on 3rd downs isn't good, but you need this 4th conversion right now.
You can forget about the 8 misses if you can come up with a big one here, because it is very important, and they will not. Dangerous throw, nearly intercepted. It falls incomplete, but Clemson's going to have to punt it away.
Well, Holdorf offering to get us drinks. I don't know what Mike would say about that. I know it's Mike. We'll see.
Well,
but Dexter
after the game.
Yeah, that's true. Dexter, by the way, he got run over by Sammons a few times in the third quarter. What a play for him to give his team the ball back.
And any chance you get to make a play, especially after being run over multiple times, you're looking forward to it. He makes a play there. The ball back to Oregon, and Comet looking for some room, and he gets turned inside out, but he gets 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Well, Comet with one of the more impressive runs of the night in a game that includes Dwayne Sammons, but it ends with Rocky Simmons, a 3-star from Clemson, South Carolina, not happy with something tonight, and he gets a huge hit on him.
Big hit there, and Comet nearly flipping completely over. And now we'll see. Oh, he's going to be brave enough to do it again, and he's got enough for another Oregon 1st down across the midfield stripe. And Oregon now on a drive, looking to maybe start cementing this away.
That's another 3-star. This one, the free safety, sophomore Jack Andrews gets that tackle.
Now 1st and 10, Oregon going to throw it again underneath, complete. Gunny McGuire 4 yards on that catch, his 5th of the night.
And that's really been the difference. Oregon able to get those chunk plays, make it easier on themselves, and they've gotten more points because of it.
Well, they're looking for a big chunk play here, and it's going to be Comet with his legs again. 1st down yardage down to about the 30 as he's able to fall forward. Give him 15 more, and Phil Comet now nearing the 100-yard mark.
Well, one of the more impressive performances from him, just for the simple fact because he's able to use that brain of his, get that decision made, improvise on the fly, as they said in the first half, and an easy 1st down for him because of it.
Now 3 receivers bottom of the set. They're going to fake it to Rowe, and that time not a great decision as he tried to squeeze that one into double coverage.
Right as I say that, let me just throw it right into double coverage, make Cole look like an idiot, which I know isn't hard, but oh boy.
And Cole doesn't need a whole lot of help for that.
I know. I walked into that one.
Yes, you did. This one floated out there. Ty Wright, a good catch there. And that's what we've been talking about. A 7-yard gain on 2nd and long makes this a 3rd and short, something Clemson hasn't been able to do consistently, but Oregon hasn't converted either.
Yeah, you can say Walker walked right into that catch.
And this one completed again over the middle. This is Cornwall fighting for 7 and another Oregon 1st down. So now Oregon 5 of 11 on 3rd down conversions and looking to put this one, I won't say put it away, but certainly start putting it that direction anyway. Comet downfield again on the slant. This is Pablo Thompson one more time inside the 5, 1st and goal Ducks.
We haven't talked about Thompson a lot yet either. He's had a huge game as well.
He's been involved in special teams and has done a great job offensively, finding his way open for Comet. Comet looking for a passing touchdown here, scrambling around. Finally, the pressure gets there, brings him down. It's Lindell Odie again, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, Odie is going to get the credit here. Really good, just runs right into the quarterback. That's all you got to do for that sack. And good there. Pablo Thompson, by the way, setting in his freshman season a career best in receptions with 7 tonight.
So no better night to do it than tonight. Here, the 1st round of the pit. And another big stiff arm from Comet. We've seen him throw that out Dwayne Sammons style here a couple of times tonight, but this one doesn't get him very far.
And this might be one of the biggest plays yet. 3rd and goal from the 11.
Well, this would be huge if Clemson can find a stop. Even bigger if they could get a turnover. And this one is screened to Rowe and a flag down. This could be another one of those clipping calls. Now they're going to back up just a little bit further. Well, they're going to actually decline this and force them to go ahead and kick the field goal. They're not going to chance anything. Although maybe you take a shot hoping that they throw you an interception, but Oregon has missed the last 2 field goal attempts, so maybe they are confident
that one
miss. Yeah, with that one, that's a chip shot for Callie Holdorf. knocks that one through. And it's now a 14-point ball game, 4.5 to go. So still not out of the realm of possibility, but Clemson's really got to get something going in a hurry now, Cole.
Yeah, they do, as another good tackle on special teams by Johnny Masters. But, you know, this is also good for Holdorf, just confidence booster. Assuming Oregon does win this game, they got another round against Missouri next week, and good way to boost her confidence.
And you never know when it's going to come down to a last-second kick. Good play there. Cooper Hendricks, the first time we've called his name tonight. This is a little bubble screen. Great blocking on the outside by his fellow receivers, and he goes and finds 19 yards.
Yeah, good work here. He gets to the sideline, and yeah, maybe not the best time, down 14 with 4:24 left to get your first catch of the night, but he gets involved, and that might be the secret they need.
Well, it's 19, and I don't think they'll care who gets it for him. They need big plays. They need him in a hurry. Brock Hoskins says big play that as he takes Dylan Tate out in the backfield.
Well, Hoskins is no stranger to big hits. He's always, you know, in that realm, plays with aggressiveness, but that might be his biggest hit of the night so far.
Well, Dylan Tate will think twice before running at big number 11 here again. Salmons trying to get something going. Mo Lloyd not allowing anything there. 3rd and 13. This is big for Clemson.
Yeah, and a note on that as well. Hoskins setting his own personal best with 3 sacks tonight.
Now 3 down linemen faking the draw. They're going to go underneath, incomplete, nearly intercepted. That would have been the last thing Clemson needed. Now decision time. They're going to punt it. And with 3:39 to go, down 2 scores, Cole, they are really counting on their defense to get off the field quick here.
Yeah, I don't like this call. I understand 4th and 13, but Oregon here is just going to run it, and Rainrow has done really good at that.
Absolutely. Rainrow has had a great night here tonight when they've called upon him. As we go through this game track here, it's a lot of Phil Comet running the football. I've probably had a better night with his legs than he has with his arms, even though he hasn't been unsuccessful throwing the football.
Yeah, this balanced offense, Oregon, if they showed a little bit more of it, they might be in the playoffs. But yeah, 14 rushes, 79 yards you see there. He's had a really good night, and it's really willed this team to, assuming nothing crazy happens, face Missouri next week.
Well, he's thrown it for 286, but it seems like when he's needed the big play, he's gone to the scramble. This time he goes to Zach Cornwall, and that's a big pickup. And everyone's calling for Oregon to grind this clock, and they come out slinging.
Well, they still got some time here to kill, and they do a really good job to start here.
Well, the first down kept the clock rolling a little bit, and now they're going to go back to the ground game with Comet. He's got the first down and more. Look out. He's to the 10 to 5. Touchdown, Phil Comet, and Oregon. That might do it.
Might is an understatement there, Nate. Maybe the play of the season for Oregon. What a statement. Obviously, Notre Dame lost in that first-round matchup, and Oregon wanted to be in the playoffs. That was the comments Horns led with. They felt like they deserved the playoffs. They didn't get the playoffs, but they'll get their 4th straight win here. And Comet really showing the home crowd in what should be, we'll see actually for the Pit what they decide, but if not the final game here in Austin Stadium, one of the more signature ones this season.
Well, it is definitely a big night for Phil Comet, and we just talked about his ability to run the football tonight has really shown up. Still 2:39 to go. We'll see if Clemson can mount something. I don't know if they've got 3 scores in 2.5 minutes in them, but we'll see what they can do. This one complete and near a first down, and actually they will give him the first down to Cooper Hendricks, and Clemson's going to hurry it up here.
Yeah, no choice.
And you're right, they don't have any choices here. They got to score. They got to score quickly. Same play, this time incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And that Clemson gets a moment to breathe here. I'm not sure what they're going to try except throw it deep, but we'll see.
Well, they might have to just take a few shots. It's time for Dylan Tate to maybe force a couple of throws. That was a good throw. Just leads the receiver a little bit too far. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, really good throw there from Tate. You got to have that.
And just not enough on target there. They're going to go to the screen. Nothing doing. It's caught by Dwayne Salmons. But again, Tristan Paul right there to end that play before it got started.
And if this is the final career game from Tate, he will. I'll start the congratulations in order. The second, leading only behind Will Slay in completions, passing attempts, passing yards, and passing touchdowns. One of the all-time greats at Clemson. I will shout him out here. Not the way you want to end a career, but really solid one from him.
Yeah, and Clemson's got some retooling to do at the quarterback spot. They go for it on fourth down. They had to. This one falls incomplete.
No, you got it.
Dylan,
or no, you're right.
No, they ruled it in. He tried to keep the feet down in bounds and just couldn't quite hold on to it. So this one, we're wrapping this one up. Dylan Tate gonna graduate here, so we know Clemson's gonna have to get a new QB. They're also gonna get a new conference next year as they'll roll Dwayne Salmons into the ACC. As we saw Notre Dame, they lost. They'll go to the ACC next year. The ACC, should be a fun conference to watch next year.
So Notre Dame, Florida State, Miami, Clemson, those four are going to have so much fun. Going to shout out as well, if you don't mind, Jesse Hansen. Oh, good run here. Jesse Hansen.
From comment.
Yeah. Kahuna Addock's also a senior. This will be his final appearance in the CFSL. And then on defense as well, they got a few guys. But all-around great career for all of them. And, GGs are in order in chat as Stevens showed up there.
And Nick Schultz, one of those seniors, actually maybe the lone senior on that defense for Clemson, as he's able to actually come up and make a tackle right on cue. So Clemson moving to the ACC. Oregon moving on here in the pit as they win this one 34-13. They took control late. And Cole, wrap this one up for us.
Well, Oregon earned the right to win. They earned the right to advance here. What a gutsy effort from Phil Comet. Some huge hits he took. It didn't matter. And he gets player of the game deservedly, as you see. Really impressed from the effort from both teams tonight, Nate. But what a game it was to finish out Wednesday night. We'll see you guys next week, or tomorrow, actually, excuse me. And what a game. GG's.
Yeah, great game tonight. Good game to both teams. And with that, I'd like to thank our executive producer, Mike Peters, and my broadcast partner, Cole Mantell, for tonight's action. And on behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy, and you've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And that'll do it for night one of pit action. But round one of the pit concludes tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m. Central Time. The 5th seed Boise State will be at the 4th seed Washington right here on YouTube. And we'll see you then, everyone.